Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Juice. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, hey, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hey, I need to find a name for us. Like, I be seeing the YouTubers doing that, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. I want to do it too. Like, I want to call I go by Juice baby, Juice babies. Nah, that's trash. Juicy gang. I feel like there's somebody that used that. Juice, I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure that out another time. But right now, I'm going to be doing a New Year, resolution type of video. I know that we are already halfway through January, yes, but we're still in January. We're still freshly deposited, freshly plotted into 2020. So I'm just gonna go back to the basics and just do a resolution video. And I always wanted to do a resolution video, but I've never had the chance to, so this is perfect. And I'm supposed to be working on consistency with YouTube, so yeah, more content, more videos, and consistency. So yeah, why not? Let's get started. So I have this booklet here because I tend to have journals and planners and all that extra good stuff to keep me organized and here and focused. So I wrote some resolutions in here from 2018, but well, it was 2019, the beginning of 2019. I wrote some resolutions in here, but 2019 was not one of the best years for me. So it wasn't I wasn't able to really fulfill the resolutions as much as I wanted to, or at all. So I pretty much just added on to that list for 2019 and kind of try to map out how I'm gonna get there using my journals and my planners. So yeah, I'm really goal oriented. I tend to set myself goals, but I feel that's kind of because I've always been kind of on top of myself. Well, being the first child, your parents are always putting high expectations for yourself, and that's kind of something you get used to. So I've always been the type to put high expectations for myself and set goals, and it's always worked. And I'm not gonna say it always, but I started doing the goal stuff when I got to college. When I started with my business and stuff, I started really thinking of goals and stuff like that. And then when I moved out, it was girl, you better set yourself some goals and you better budget in your journals. You better do something to get yourself focused. You're not a child anymore. This is not a game anymore. Stay focused. So yeah, I do those. But yeah, let's get into the resolutions. First of all, this list is not in order whatsoever. It's just things come to my mind and I just write them in here. And I didn't even try to put them into an order because I just didn't want to. I'm just gonna read them as is because they're just resolutions, there's stuff that I want to do. I mean, for me, I have my priority list, but for the purpose of this video, it's I just didn't, whatever, we're just gonna get into it. But yeah, so I see on my list that I put finding myself, stop caring about what others think or have to say, do what I want without hesitation. I put this over here because I was going through around the end of 2018 into fresh 2019. I was really going through some bad mental breakdown. I was going, well, all throughout 2019, but that's when it started to be very evident and very whoa, so it was I just wanted to get back to my roots, search within myself and kind of build my confidence back up, because my confidence had been staggered. Like it was just all over the place, and everything was just kind of like falling out of place for me. So I just wanted to like find myself and work towards like, you know, building myself and stuff like that. So I feel like I didn't do a good job at that in 2019 because like so many things were just hitting me from different fields. So I'm going to recycle and put it into use. Like for some reason, it's like this glow, this radiance coming from 2020 that I just feel like, you know, anything is possible. I'm getting back to like being my confident self. So it's like, yeah, I want to take on this goal and I really want to work towards it because, girl, everybody needs that. So yeah. All right, so the next goal on here is find my true happiness and stop relying on others to provide my happiness, make it for myself. Yeah, so back then I had like a person that I used to just rely on, and like relying on getting happiness from like friends and family and stuff like that. But now I just want to be able to just, I mean, I've always been crazy myself. Like I could enjoy my time myself, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm always happy within myself, like if that makes sense. So 2019, I'm really trying to really truly be happy with myself and find that happiness and the serenity and all of that, instead of just relying on outside people, because that's how you get hurt. Relying on people doesn't, like, that's not the best option, because things happen, like things really do happen, and it's like they have their own issues, so you, and their problems that they have to deal with, so you should like be mindful and kind of like be able to build something for yourself within yourself. So yeah, do what you want and what you desire will come. That was also me kind of like uplifting myself, and it's like sometimes I have to remind myself not to worry too much about what people are gonna say. I feel like that's probably because like I'm coming from like the African community, which is, you know, that community is very like, people just, they just like to talk, put mouth where it doesn't belong. Like, just stop. Worry about you, not worry about me, baby. Like, why? But anyways, we not throwing no shade. Yeah, so some people in the community, I won't say the whole community, but like, yeah, it just happened. So it's like, you know, I'm trying to not care about all of that and do me, because I know that I'm capable of doing my best when I don't care about anything, because I've been that person before. So I'm just kind of like find my roots and get back to it. So yeah, I don't know why I just did that powers. I also have a reminder in here. This is not really a resolution, but it's just a reminder. It says everyone has their own time. Keep grinding and forget about time. Do not stress yourself thin. With hard work and time, things will fall into place. I used to really like beat myself up about, I mean, I kind of still do, but beat myself up about how, you know, why is this not happening for me yet? Like, I've been doing this for so long, but I really just want to knock those thoughts out completely. Like, right now I'm doing good, but I want to knock them out completely, because those thoughts really can like get into your mind, get into your space, and like really change you. It can really, you know, change a good, you know, happy, healthy lifestyle and a poor, like, worrisome, like, lifestyle, if that makes sense. It's like you're just always worried and kind of like envious. Well, not really envious, but you're just thinking that you're doing something wrong or everything wrong, and you kind of put yourself in the whole depression little dark hole. So working on that is one of the things that I want to do, because I do not want to be in that. Nope. No can do, sir. No. So yes, moving on. I said don't limit myself, whether it's new people or new environments. So what I mean by that is like being open-minded, like going back to being as open-minded as can be, because I feel like I had started setting limits to myself, just like with modeling. I was just like, oh, I'm too short for this, I'm too short for that. So I had like stopped going to certain castings because I was just so self-conscious, and I was just kind of like setting limits to myself. And then if I was invited to something, I'd just be like, oh, I don't think the people there would really like you know, fuck with me, or, you know, get along with me and stuff like that. Just setting limitations that's just causing barriers, and it's just like you're keeping yourself in a shell. Don't do that. So for 2019, I'm trying to get back to that girl that used to really go to castings by herself and just be there and do what she got to do and go because it was work, you know, and then like mingle with people because that's how you get connections. So I really do want to get back to that, and like that's also my resolution because I had failed myself on that for 2019. Wow, I'm going backwards. But yeah, I have failed myself for that. Wow, I'm just dropping shit. So then on the list I have get closer to God and better my relationship with him. Well, yeah, I pretty much just feel like in the midst of losing myself, I really lost a lot of like faith in a lot of things. So I want to like be able to build that faith back and get back to like, you know, just finding something to have faith in, and just doing everything. Not, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it at that because before people go twisting my words, and I don't have time for that. So yeah, just I want to fix my relationship with God, and well, not fix but better it and get closer. So yeah, that's that. I put on here that I want to like save money. Like I want to save bank, bro. Like I want to save something by the end of this. Well, not something because I have something saved, but like, you know, just be better with saving, because you could save here and there and stuff like that, whatever, but like I need to stop wasting money on unnecessary things. That's what I need to stop doing, because I don't need everything that I want. Just because you want it doesn't mean you need it. Just because you want it doesn't mean you need it. Just because you want it doesn't mean you need it. So I need to really start like evaluating things in that sense, because I tend to put myself in certain, like, I don't need that in my life. So I need to better my savings and work on bettering my credit, because you know, credit, you need credit everywhere. So working on that is also important. So don't leave it to the side. Don't like, you know, not worry about it, because if you don't have credit, you need credit. If you have credit, you need to keep it up. So like worrying about that and fixing that and, you know, working on that is what I want to do for, I don't know why I'm sounding like that, but that's what I want to do for 2020, so that, you know, yeah, everything is held in a box and together. So yeah. Oh yeah, I also said that I want to get back to building, like following my routines, and yeah, just following my routines for a better and healthier lifestyle, because I feel like routines are the root to healthy lifestyles, especially if you make sure to include everything that you should be doing in a day, like eating your 3 meals a day, drinking your water, eating fruits, eating your greens, cutting down on like sugars and stuff like that, you know, maybe working out. So I want to get back to doing routines. Like before, I had like a whole routine journal, like anything that I would change in certain routines, I'll write it down, because sometimes like you forget and you might come home like, damn, I like that routine, that actually made me feel real good, but what did I do? Like I know y'all get that sometimes with like makeup, especially like you do something, you try something on for the first time, and then you're like, damn, I don't really remember what I did there, so damn, you know. So yeah, that. So yeah, pretty much that. Also on my list, I have allowing myself to communicate and allowing myself to like put my pride aside or like my feelings aside in order to communicate things. So for example, like in 2019, like I said, based on like my video getting through depression or whatever, it's like I used to keep things bottled up. So now I want to get better at communicating with people. If I need help speaking, if I need even if it's not about help, even if it's about like I'm getting involved with like a guy or something, and like I need to be more, you know, communicating. I lack that. Like I'm not really good at, because I'm so used to being independent that I don't really like think about the other person or like people in my life when I'm doing certain things. Like certain things your friends should know, but like sometimes I get so wrapped up in like not trying to like worry them, or not trying to like, you know, interrupt with their own issues. I tend to keep things to myself. So I want to get better at communicating and just, you know, trying to put my pride aside sometimes when it comes to like situations and speaking about stuff, because as an adult girl, you should be able to speak, you know, you should be able to speak your mind without even like certain things happening. And not saying that I don't know how to communicate without like arguments and stuff like that. That's not the case. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that like I need to improve on certain things and also speaking out, like, yeah. So that, and then also, all right, I think I have like 2 left. So I have reading books. Like I want to go, I need to like get back to reading books, because I feel like when your mind is not doing anything productive, it tends to wander into like thoughts, and sometimes those thoughts can be unwanted thoughts. So what I want to do is get back to reading books so that my mind stays stimulated. And you know, when reading a book, bro, you pick up a lot of other words, you benefit from it, so why not? And then like if I get the books that I'm interested in, girl, that's like a movie on paper. Like I want to get back to being able to, you know, just keep reading and stuff like that, and just to stimulate my mind. And what else did I put on here? Oh yeah, like yeah, just to stimulate my mind, and as well as keep myself busy in like downtimes. So yeah, so I don't know why I keep saying so yeah and so like and like so much. Damn, what the hell? Ew. But if you follow me on Instagram, I did ask like my followers for, see that, I did ask my followers for recommendations on my story. If you missed out on that, or even if you want to, go ahead, like anytime you see my pictures, you could go ahead and comment comic book in my comments. I don't care. I'll know what you're referring to, because I've asked for suggestions. If you want, you could go ahead and comment in the comments below. You could just, you know, hit me up, DM me a suggestion. Like, just, I'm trying to get back to reading, so yeah. And then I said that I want to be more consistent. And like I want to be consistent. When I say more consistent, that means that I want to be more consistent with everything that I do, because I do a lot. I honestly do a lot. Like this year really made me realize that I'm really one flexible person. I do a lot. So I want to be able to be more consistent with everything that I do, whether it's modeling, whether it's dance, whether it's YouTubing, whether it's like, you know, keeping up with my Instagram, my Twitter, whatever it is, like whatever it is, bringing me money or bringing me anything, bring me joy. I just want to be consistent with it. Just like going to the gym. The gym doesn't bring me money, but it brings me joy sometimes. So it's like I want to be consistent with the things that bring me joy and the things that make me happy and the things that make me, you know, want to continue doing what I do. So like even with my wig making, my business, I want to be so consistent. The goal, and I have personal goals set aside for like everything that I do. So like let's say for dance, I would, you know, say, oh, my goal is to be able to finish, you know, the semester, that, and the semester, and this and that, you know, doing that. And then I have like my school goals where it's like, oh, you know, finish this, you know, you have this many credits that you're trying to do for this semester, do that, da, da, da. Then modeling, I have like goals where I'm like, I have to start going back to castings because I'm ready now. Like I'm back, I'm focused, and my mind is here. What else? YouTubing, I want to be more consistent, putting out videos, putting out content. So that's that. What else? Just like being on top of everything, just trying to stay on top of the things that actually really truly deeply make me happy, because people tend to fall off of that and it doesn't bring joy. Okay, it doesn't. Just continue doing what makes you happy. You want to try new things, be open-minded, but continue the things that make you happy. Okay, good, my friend. And the last but not least, well, this isn't the last but not least, this is pretty much like a closer, like finale, bravo. Yo, but basically I just said I want to be better than I was in 2018, or better than I was in 2019, or all those other years. I want to be better. I want to surpass. I want to be able to like fulfill the goals that I've set for myself, and just truly accomplish everything that makes me happy and that makes me continue everything that I actually do. So yeah, that is just one of my biggest goals. And yeah, hopefully, well, not hopefully, we are going to do this. We are going to get through this. So yeah, my resolutions have been set on the table. You know, use planners, use journals, get your feelings out. I try to do I want to, my journal, I used to really write in there like spotted. Well, not spotted, because I write in them a lot, but I mean like recapitulating what happened in my day. I never used to really do that constantly, but now that's also my resolution to keep doing that. That's like personal goals. But yeah, so set your goals. Let's get through the year. Let's make it a wonderful year. Let's make it a happy, bright, filled with joy, happy, gleaming, glowing, everything, victory, a W year. Okay, we are doing that one. Now, thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for being here and watching me, because you have made it to the end. We are done with this segment. Okay, my friend, thank you so much. Thank you. See, like I said, I didn't do this voice thing. Thank you guys. On to the